Behind the Brand takes an inside look at the people that are making things happen. From up-and-coming entrepreneurs to the big guys, we show you how they go about their business. Meet the innovators with the know-how and vision to succeed. Get behind the brand.
I'll tell you the story of Cindy Gordon. Cindy Gordon is the Vice President of Marketing at Universal Orlando Resorts in Florida. And Cindy Gordon was charged with launching a new theme park at Universal Orlando Resorts. And she was given virtually an unlimited budget. She could spend tens of millions of dollars. Imagine the budget, right? Tens of millions of dollars on anything. She could do magazine advertisements. She could do television commercials. She could have done Super Bowl ads, for God's sake. She could have hired the best agencies in Madison Avenue. She could have hired the best public relations agencies. But Cindy Gordon didn't do any of those things to launch the Wizarding World of Harry Potter theme park. Instead, she told just 7 people. Holy crap, who did she tell, David? She told the 7 most popular bloggers about Harry Potter. Have you heard this story, Rick? Blogs like MuggleNet. These 7 most popular blogs about Harry Potter. And she invited them to a secret midnight webcast. And they were given a secret passcode to get into the webcast. When they got to the webcast, just 7 people, they were there face to face with Stuart Craig, the Academy Award-winning set designer for the Harry Potter films. He was sitting in Dumbledore's studio at the Levinson Studios in the UK. And he told them about this new theme park, these 7 people. And of course, we know what they did. Those 7 people immediately got off the webcast, and they blogged about it. And they blogged, and there 10,000 people heard about it. And those 10,000 people told hundreds of thousands of people. And mainstream media who monitors these blogs learned about it, and they wrote about it to the point where Cindy Gordon estimates that 350 million people were exposed to the idea of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in just 24 hours. 24 hours, 350 million people. What Cindy Gordon did was dangerous. She told me she thought she was going to get fired. She told me that she thought she was going to lose her job for doing this because she didn't spend tens of millions of dollars on marketing. She didn't spend millions of dollars on a public relations campaign to try to generate interest in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. She told just 7 people. What we're really after, all of us, isn't it, is attention. We're after attention. And how can you generate attention? Well, you can do direct sales. You can knock on a whole bunch of doors. You can call up a whole bunch of people and get attention one person at a time. Or you can buy your way into people's minds and generate attention by buying advertising, trade show floor space, and magazine ads, and television ads, and radio ads, and yellow pages, and billboards, and all that stuff. You can also try to get the media to generate attention for you, get them to try to write about your stuff. I'm not suggesting that stuff is wrong. It's that it's just a different way to get attention when you're trying to use the market and trying to use online to get attention. It requires a different set of tools. So sometimes when I tell this Cindy Gordon story, people say to me, yeah, David, that's all fine and dandy. I don't have Harry Potter to work with. I mean, how many of you have Harry Potter to work with, right? We don't have Harry Potter to work with. So they say to me, all right, that's cool, but tell me another story. I want to hear someone else who's been successful with this kind of thing. So I want to tell you the story about Dr. Helene Smith. Dr. Helene Smith is a dentist in the Boston area, a dentist. And she marketed for ages using the way that most dentists market, the yellow pages. This is the print yellow pages for Boston, A through D. Can you imagine trying to generate attention through the yellow pages? So Dr. Smith told me that her practice was worth $200,000 per year. She was spending $2,000 a month on yellow page ads. And she was basically holding water. She was doing okay. She said, there's got to be a better way. My patients love me. I do get some referral business, some word of mouth business, but this isn't really happening for me. I want to be bigger. So Dr. Smith started a blog, and she wrote a fantastic ebook called Healthy Mouth, Healthy Sex. How your oral health affects your sex life. And this thing spread like wildfire, right? Now here's what it looks like. It's a really nicely designed material here. It's about how your oral health affects your sex life. That's something I want to know about. They've got a Creative Commons license on it, which means that you're free to share this with anybody you want to. No registration required. This is important. She did not ask for people's email addresses to give them this important information. Totally free, no registration required whatsoever. It doesn't require any kind of software. It's just a PDF document. Here's something that I needed to know. Smoking pot heightens sexual pleasure, but it does a real number on your gums. Valuable information here. People shared this stuff, right? It's like, this is really interesting, and they shared it, one to another to another. Can you imagine a dentist with 1,740 hits to an ebook? Phenomenal, right? What did Dr. Smith told me when I interviewed her, that she's now doing $1 million worth of business 18 months later. She's had to hire 10 people to work with her. She canceled the Yellow Page ads. She gets between $10,000 and $15,000 per month in new business through the web. And she's also getting referrals in the business that she's had for a while, but $10,000 to $15,000 in new business through the web. She's a dentist. Everyone got that, right? She's a dentist. Okay, so I call this a worldwide rave.